Picture this. You wake up one morning. Your usual cup of coffee is sitting right in front of you. You take a sip, the aroma fills the air. But that surge of energy you once felt in your 20s and 30s just isn't the same anymore. If that sounds familiar, then this video is for you. Because with just a few small changes to your morning coffee, you can reignite your energy, improve circulation, and restore your confidence in the most vital aspects of men's health. My name is Dr. Sophia Carter. For over a decade, I've worked with thousands of men facing this very issue. And what surprised me most is that sometimes the answer doesn't come from a clinic or a prescription, but from right inside their own kitchen. In the next few minutes, I'll show you how to turn an old habit into a new secret. A cup of coffee that not only wakes up your mind, but awakens the power within your body. The real problem, the science behind it. Here's the reality. As we age, our bodies begin to change in ways that are subtle, yet impossible to ignore. Testosterone, the hormone tied to strength and vitality, declines year after year. Blood vessels, once flexible and resilient, grow less elastic. The result? Less energy, a slower mind, and mornings that once felt exciting now pass by like any other day. Coffee, the drink millions rely on every morning, of course, has its effects. It wakes you up, makes your heart beat faster, and gets your blood moving. But the truth is, that effect is only temporary. You feel a burst of energy for a while, then crash, sometimes needing a second cup just a few hours later. It's like slapping duct tape over a leaking pipe. It hides the problem for a moment, but never truly fixes it. Your body deserves premium fuel, not just a quick patch. So the question is, how can your morning coffee not only wake up your eyes, but also awaken the hidden power inside your body? The answer lies in adding just a few simple, everyday ingredients, ones that can actually change the way your body performs, day after day. Ingredient 1. Cinnamon. Let's start with something you probably already have in your kitchen: cinnamon. Don't think of it as just a spice for baking or desserts. Cinnamon actually works like a small but powerful tuning tool for your body. What's fascinating is that cinnamon helps stabilize blood sugar. And here's the thing, blood sugar swings are one of the silent enemies of men's health. When blood sugar spikes and crashes, the tiny blood vessels, especially those nourishing the most sensitive areas, are often the first to take damage. Cinnamon acts like a silent gatekeeper. It keeps the flow steady, not too high, not too low. That means smoother circulation and a body that runs more efficiently. But that's not all. Cinnamon also triggers an effect called vasodilation, relaxing and widening your blood vessels. Picture it like adding extra lanes to a crowded street. When the road is wider, traffic moves more freely. Just a small pinch, about a quarter of a teaspoon into your morning coffee, can make a real difference. Instead of that spike and crash cycle, you get a steady stream of energy that carries you through the day. And here's a bonus. Cinnamon transforms a regular cup of coffee into something warm, fragrant, almost like the rich blends you'd find in a specialty cafe in the Middle East or Latin America. Small, simple, easy to find, yet cinnamon is the very first step in turning coffee into the premium fuel your body truly needs. Ingredient 2. Pure cocoa. Now, let's add a new twist of flavor to your coffee: pure cocoa. Not the sweet, sugary cocoa mix made for kids. I'm talking about rich, dark, unsweetened cocoa, the kind where just a spoonful can turn your daily coffee into a natural mocha. And here's the best part. Cocoa doesn't just make your coffee taste better. It's loaded with a special group of antioxidants called flavonoids. These compounds boost your body's production of nitric oxide. If you've never heard of it, just remember this. Nitric oxide is like the power switch for your blood vessels. Flip the switch on, and your blood vessels relax, widen, and allow stronger, smoother circulation, delivering nourishment everywhere your body needs it. In your 20s, your body naturally produces plenty of nitric oxide. But after 50, those levels drop by nearly half. And that's exactly why so many men feel such a dramatic difference. The good news? Just one spoonful of pure cocoa in your morning coffee can help fill that gap. Studies show that regular cocoa consumption can significantly improve circulation, comparable to certain medications, but completely natural and without side effects. And there's more. Cocoa also contains compounds that trigger the brain to release feelings of happiness similar to the sensation of being in love. A little boost for your mood. Combined with the steady energy from coffee, the result is strength for your body and excitement for your mind. So if you want your coffee to not only wake you up, but also fuel a true flow of power, start tomorrow morning by stirring in a small spoonful of pure cocoa. Ingredient 3. Maca powder. Next, we come to a superfood that has been used for thousands of years. In the Andes Mountains, maca powder. The people of Peru call it the ginseng of the Andes, and even refer to it as nature's Viagra. But here's the interesting part. Maca doesn't work like a drug. It doesn't create an instant effect. Instead, it helps your body regulate and restore balance. In other words, instead of forcing a reaction, maca awakens the power that's already within you. Maca is packed with nutrients, amino acids, vitamins, minerals, and especially unique compounds known as macamides. Studies have shown that when taken regularly in small amounts, about a teaspoon a day, many men report noticeable boosts in energy, focus, and even desire after just a few weeks. What's more, maca is classified as an adaptogen, meaning it helps your body adapt to stress. When you're tired, it fuels you. When you're stressed, it helps bring you back into balance. It's like having a hidden regulator quietly working behind the scenes for your body. As for the taste, maca is slightly nutty, mildly sweet, with hints of malt or light caramel. When blended with coffee, it creates a warm, comforting flavor that feels different, yet pleasantly familiar. And to give you a real-life example, a 54-year-old teacher once told me that after adding maca to his morning coffee for about 3 weeks, he felt like a light had switched back on in his head, clearer focus, renewed drive, and steady motivation. Just one small spoonful, but with lasting, cumulative effects. That is the true power of maca. Ingredient 4. Coconut oil, MCT. Now, let's add an ingredient that might sound unusual in coffee, but is incredibly effective: coconut oil, also known as MCT. Sounds a bit strange, right? But don't dismiss it just yet. Just one small spoonful of coconut oil, blended with a frother or blender, can transform your coffee into a naturally creamy latte, rich, smooth, satisfying, and most importantly, it provides steady energy that lasts for hours. Here's why. Testosterone, the hormone linked to men's health and vitality, is actually synthesized from healthy fats. If you've spent years on a low-fat diet, chances are your body has been missing the raw materials it needs to produce this critical hormone. Coconut oil delivers MCT's medium-chain triglycerides, a unique type of fat that your body absorbs rapidly. Unlike other fats, they bypass the usual complex digestion process, head straight to the liver, and are instantly converted into clean energy. What will you notice? No more jittery highs followed by sudden crashes, like with plain black coffee. Instead, you'll experience a smooth, steady curve of energy, clear focus, and alertness that carries you well into midday. And there's more. Studies show MCTs may naturally boost testosterone levels by 15–20%, while also supporting thyroid function vital for metabolism and energy production. In short, when you add coconut oil to your coffee, you're not just making it taste better, you're actually giving your body the building blocks to restore its own power. One quick tip: don't just stir it in, or you'll end up with an oily layer floating on top. Use a blender, a milk frother, or even shake it hard in a sealed bottle. You'll get a rich, cafe-style creamy coffee, only far healthier. Ingredient 5. Ginger. And finally, we come to a familiar yet incredibly powerful ingredient: ginger. You may know ginger for cooking or making tea when you have a cold, but few realize it's also a strong ally for men's health. Inside ginger are compounds called gingerols and shogaols. These are natural anti-inflammatories that help widen blood vessels, improve circulation, and most importantly, protect the testes from oxidative stress. Sounds technical? Think of it this way. Your testes are like a factory that produces testosterone. If that factory overheats or gets attacked by free radicals, production slows down. Ginger acts like a shield, keeping the system running smoothly. Some studies even show that regular ginger use can boost testosterone by nearly 20%, while also improving sperm quality. It's not just about health, it's about vitality. Adding ginger to your coffee also brings an instant benefit, a warm, spicy flavor that wakes up your body. All it takes is a thin slice about the size of a coin or a quarter teaspoon of ginger powder to make a difference. Here's a tip. Fresh ginger gives you an immediate wake-up effect, while ginger powder offers longer-lasting benefits over time. You can choose whichever suits your routine or even combine both when you feel like it. In short, ginger isn't just a spice. It's the final spark that completes the upgraded coffee formula, fueling your body with energy and strength. Practical application. By now, you might be thinking, do I have to turn my kitchen into a science lab every morning? The answer is absolutely not. The key isn't to throw all 5 ingredients in at once. The real secret is simplicity and consistency. Start with just one ingredient. In the first week, try adding cinnamon, just a quarter teaspoon each morning. Notice the difference in your energy and focus. If it feels good, in week 2, add a spoonful of pure cocoa. Now your coffee is richer, more flavorful, and giving your circulation an extra boost. In week 3, sprinkle in a small spoon of Maca a few times during the week. This is when your body begins to feel more sustainable changes in energy and hormones. After that, once you're comfortable, you can choose between coconut oil or ginger for extra variety. A spoonful of coconut oil blended into your coffee will keep you full and mentally sharp all morning. Or a thin slice of ginger will instantly fire up your circulation. And if you like to keep things quick and easy, pre-mix a small jar of cinnamon and cocoa and keep it next to your coffee maker. Each morning, just add a scoop, stir it in, and you're done. Remember, this isn't an overnight miracle. Your body needs a few weeks to adapt and switch back on. But once it does, you'll realize your morning coffee is no longer just a habit. It's real fuel for your health, energy, and confidence. So, we've just explored 5 simple yet powerful ingredients: cinnamon, pure cocoa, maca powder, coconut oil, and ginger. They're not expensive, not hard to find, and certainly not exotic. They're everyday items sitting right in your kitchen, just waiting to become allies for your health and vitality. Remember this: you don't need to change your entire life in a single day. All it takes is one small step added to your morning routine, the cup of coffee you already drink, and let your body feel the difference. After a few weeks, you'll notice it. Steadier energy, a clearer mind, and most importantly, your confidence returning. Because your strength as a man hasn't disappeared. It just needs the right fuel to be reignited. So tomorrow, when you brew your coffee, try adding a touch of cinnamon or a spoonful of cocoa. Simple, easy, and it could be the beginning of a whole new chapter. Before we wrap up, I want to ask you, what do you usually put in your coffee? Sugar, milk, or have you ever tried something different? Share it in the comments below. Your experience might just inspire someone else. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit subscribe for more simple, practical, and effective tips on men's health. You can also share this video with a friend, because sometimes just one small piece of information can change the quality of someone's life. I'm Dr. Sophia Carter. Remember, small changes can create big results. Stay strong, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.